Hey there, veteran guardians and new light players. This is Delta 115 bringing you guys a new Destiny 2 video. Today is week 2 of episode Echoes Act 2, and we're going to continue the next few steps for a Rising Chorus Act 2 quest. So without further ado, let's go started. So our step today is to speak to Failsafe.
Greetings, Captain. Ikora briefed me on the Echo of Command. And while we AIs are constantly given commands we cannot refuse,
I understand your problem conceptually.
I have completed processing the various radiolaria samples you retrieved from Nessus. They contain no traces of abnormalities.
Which is a huge disappointment.
I was about to euthanize the samples when I realized we could mix nanomachines into the radiolaria and reintroduce it to the planet.
The nanomachines will get torn apart, but at least we can track them for a while. Maybe that'll help us figure out what's going on.
Tell me when you are prepared, and I will have no choice but to assist you.
Kidding. I'd help anyway.
Alright, feel free to pause the video if you want to read this dialogue that Failsafe has spoken to us, but for now, I'm going to accept it. So our next step is to harvest Radiolite to gather the materials Failsafe requires. Now, I don't know if it has to do with the seasonal activities, Radiolite, but if it is, then it's a good start. But I don't know if it's just regular stuff, so let's check the Nessus map. So far, it's not showing any, you know, symbols or icons of the quest, so my best guess is it has to be with the seasonal activities. I would go with the Battleground Echoes because of the, what's it called? Because the new Battlegrounds had 2 planetary pistons, you can get those materials. Which leaves us one more question. Does that mean if you pick up the samples, does that count for everybody in your fire team? That is a good question to tell. Because you never know, if someone takes a sample and it doesn't count towards you, how are you gonna, you know, this might be a little irritating, but let's hope it counts to everybody in the fire team. Because if it doesn't, then that could be a problem.
Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator.
Count? Oh yeah, it does count. Nice. That's 3, 4, 5. There's 2 more here, so that's 7. Oh, someone found one, so that's 7. 8, 9. Oh, don't tell me. Oh, wait, there's one more here. Yes, that's 10. There we go. Now our next objective is to return back to Failsafe. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the helm. Let's go talk to Failsafe. Oh, let me get rid of this. Let me double check. Nope. Okay, so there's no actual voice from Failsafe explaining things, so I'll just read it. Failsafe whirls in appreciation as she uses the helm's systems to process the raw materials you brought her. Fabricating nanomachines. Her view screen reads as a progress bar slowly fills. After a few moments, the text changes to calibrating nanomachines as another longer progress bar fills. Finally, the process finishes. Naming nanomachines appears on her readout above a frustrating long progress bar. Ooh, naming stuff, man. You tap your foot impatiently. Eventually, Failsafe dispenses a tube of synthesized radiolaria teeming with microscopic nanomachines. Even on the helm, their tracking signals are strong and clear. Once you deploy them, she will be able to follow their movements through Nessus with ease. So once you interact with Failsafe and, you know, interact with this message, our next objective is to deploy the nanobots at the specific coordinates. So meaning, I guess we're going to be exploring Nessus. Yep. Yeah, here. Here's the marker, so we have to go here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am at the Tangled area on Nessus. I went through a Vex portal. For those who don't know, it's this Vex portal here, as you can see. So around this way. So make your way here. Go through it. Area. I think this was Chamber something. Chamber of Stone. So that's our destination. So yeah, we got some failsafe markers. So let's clear up the Vex. All right. Deploy nanobots. So that's one. Oh, I brought a big guy. Not so big after all. Alright. That's two. Is there one more in the back? No, but there's a resource I can take. Alright. I guess the next three is across.
Alright, Captain. I've added nanomachines to the radiolaria that will allow us to track its progress down through Nessus. Please reintroduce the samples to the planet at the designated sites.
I've already done the first two failsafe. Three. That's four here. Oh, they brought a wyvern. Wyvern chicken. Electrified. And here's the last one.
Away! I missed them already. The natural flow is being altered. Let me mark the next site for you.
Okay, so once you deploy the 5 nanomachines here in Chamber Stone, we have to deploy a next 3 in another specific place. Where's that located? Oh, the cistern. Okay, we'll do a quick tour. Just a quick fast travel. Okay, let me go grab my sparrow. Whoa. So it's taking us over here. That's where one of the lost sectors are. Oh yeah, it's taking us to a lost sector. I forgot which lost sector it was called. But this is where the, I think the Cabal boss is? Or what most famous, content creators call this Cabal, Colossus. I think it was called Carl. So, yeah, we're here in the Conflux. And yeah, that's for this area. Yep, it's Carl the Colossus. Got him. These guys. There we go. And that's for you. Oh, you kidding me? I can't believe my hand cannon ran out. Okay, I'm just gonna know that. Okay, I think that's... oh wait. There's more, of course. Okay, that should be all of them. Hopefully. Okay, so, just let me grab my loot. Okay. So... that's one. There's one down here. That's two. Oh, we got visitors. Oh, hi. Okay. And the last one. Number 3.
And they're off. Tracking. Captain, the radiolaria is being redirected deeper into the core of Nessus.
I can hardly pick up the signals of my nanomachines. I'm calibrating the coordinates. Got it.
They're moving through a previously unexplored area, and it appears to be heavily occupied. Prepare yourself for battle.
Okay, so our next step, after we deployed 2 sets of nanomachines into 2 specific areas, we're going to need to complete the 3rd Echo's Battleground, which is called Battleground Core. I think it should be found on Nessus. Yep, right here. Okay, I'm never gonna stop getting used to that, you know. Anyways, we're here.
Hey, Captain. You're heading into the deepest parts of the planet. Those nanobots could only tell me so much. You'll need to get down there yourself if I'm going to get any useful data.
You are in unknown territory now, Guardian. Be ready.
Yeah, this unknown territory is amazing. Seeing a lot of radiolaria waterfalls, some structures that reminds me of all the glass, and some Taken that just appeared out of nowhere. Oh, wow, alright. guns. Oh, it dropped something. Oh, here. I think we go down here. Yeah, but what happened? Should be all the lights. Yep. I guess we go down here. Whoa, okay.
What did the Taken want? Why are they here?
Taken are drawn to paracausal forces and those with immense strength of will. But they're leaderless now. No king and no witness. And Zebu Arath either doesn't possess the power, or doesn't have the inclination. All we can speculate is that they're drawn to the conductor.
Now that could be bad. Yep. Precursor Vex are here, so that doesn't sound good. Man, this place is massive, like, wow. We have to go to the lower floors of this core place. Like, wait a minute. Why does this feel so familiar? What was this strike called? The one back in Curse of Osiris. It was the one where you fight that that gigantic Cyclops. Oh nice, he's on a planetary system.
Since you released those nanobots into the radiolaria, I can track their movement through Nessus.
Couldn't have done it without you. You know, since I'm all the way up on the planet's surface. It's fun looking at this place through your eyes, though. Exploring. Sightseeing. Even after all these centuries, there's a lot of this planet I haven't seen. Thanks, Captain.
Vex defenses halt your progress.
Go get him, Cat.
No way! It is the gigantic one! Oh my god, Bungie brought that boss back! Except it's a different name.
Failsafe has hacked their security. Bring down that Vex, Guardian.
Oh, I didn't realize it teleports like the other Vex. The Genesis Mine, yeah, that's the name of that boss. He has the Genesis Mine's teleporting capabilities.
Failsafe did not know?
Failsafe sensors couldn't reach this far beneath the surface of the planet.
Now they can, assimilating data.
Wow. 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 This was here the whole time?
Maybe. Or it could be something new. Something the conductor built when they grasped the Echo's power.
So, speaking of, those nanobots aren't responding to my signals. There's a pretty high chance the conductor hijacked them. It ends here, Captain. Sorry.
It's all right, Failsafe. We can figure out another plan.
Return to the helm, Guardian. Failsafe and I will coordinate and find out our next steps.
Okay. So yeah, once we finish the strike, which is pretty fun strike. Can't believe they reused the boss from Curse of Osiris. So once we finish that, we head back to the helm to talk to Failsafe. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the helm again. So let's go and speak to Failsafe. Okay. Failsafe's display lights up as she maps the new areas of Nessus you charted while fighting through Battleground core. You study the readout together, following the glowing channels of subterranean radiolaria as they flow ever downward. Suddenly, Failsafe highlights a section of Nessus' surface. She has triangulated the location of an unknown research specimen. The lights in Failsafe's research bay flickered in anticipation. Alright, you know what this means. Once we find the specimen, we're gonna do a specimen quest after that. So, we gotta search for it. That's our next step. As it says here, search the coordinates for a new research specimen. But before I do that, I managed to pick up some specimens during Battleground core, so I'm gonna put them here. Yeah, so I picked up some that gold samples as well as the azure samples, and I managed to get a rare, like a legendary one, so that one's been filled out for this one. So yeah. That's nice. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, actually. Let me deposit this. There we go. Now we'll move on to the next step. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am at the Watcher's grave on Nessus, and the reason why I'm here is because this is the closest, you know, fast travel point to reach our objective. So let's go find it. Let's make our way across here.
Captain, I am attempting to locate a particularly interesting research specimen. I will re-engage my detection protocol. Location locked in.
Oh, no more beeping. I see. It's right here. Let's have it scan.
Where is the specimen? It's supposed to be right here, I swear! Right? Hey, heard me do the beat moves and everything.
Hi. Oh, you dodged. Wow. Never expected a hobgoblin to dodge my shot. Anyways, let's follow down here. Ooh. There it is. Just let me reload my Thunderlord.
Okay. Refining parameters. Adjusting for the unlikely event of specimen locomotion.
Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop, beep boop.
I wasn't expecting her to do that, but here's the specimen. Maybe? Yeah, there it is. Collect research. Oh, research specimen. Is that a frog? No.
Gotcha! Captain, the specimen appears to be biological in nature.
Which explains how it was able to evade my earlier detection. Clever little thing.
Oh, you know what? You know what I wasn't expecting? Look at that. I wasn't expecting that. Wow. I know these frogs because to those who played Destiny 2 from the very beginning, you can see these frogs on Nessus during the Red War, and my god, there's more of them. Okay, what's our next step? Sorry, I lost track. Take the research specimen to Failsafe in the helm for analysis. Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the helm yet again. So, let's go talk to Failsafe. Let's see. You place the specimen into one of Failsafe's research bays. She thinks it will be happy in the helm, away from roaming Vex and pawns full of radiolaria. Joyfully, she tells you, we rescued this specimen from the dangers of Nessus and gave it a new home on this spaceship. In this way, and many others, it is just like me. The specimen croaks. Failsafe addresses it directly. I do not know if it was a sound of agreement or not. We have much to learn about each other. So, once you talk to Failsafe about the specimen, we get the specimen ID NES-005 quest.
Captain, I am analyzing the latest research sample you brought me, and it is a frog!
Technically, one of the Nessus proto-amphibians that developed adjacent to the Vex, but yeah, pretty much a frog.
I love him!
Of course, I don't really know him yet, but he seems likable. I can finally bring my nurturing subroutines online.
He should have a name! In honor of my original commanding officer, Captain Jacobson, I will name the frog Captain Jacobson.
Oh no.
Don't worry, it's an honorary title. The frog will have no real authority. Oh, this brightens my day, especially after Ikora's concerning response to my theory on how I could locate the conductor. She was aghast. It seemed to cause her emotional distress. She asked me not to mention it to anyone else, so I won't.
Thanks again for the frog.
Wait, she knows something? Hold on. Please find out something weighing heavily in her mind. She proposed a new theory of how to locate the conductor, but it troubled Ikora so deeply that she asked Failsafe to keep it to herself. Wait, why? Why would Ikora say that? You know, I'm dumbfounded, but anyways, feel free to pause the video if you want to read this dialogue that Failsafe has spoken to us, but for now, I'm going to accept it. Speak to Ikora in the tower. Okay. Is there a message? No, not yet. Okay. So our next step, we won't do the specimen ID quest just yet. A little later. So for now, let's go speak to Ikora, which is our next step. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am at the tower. So our next step is to talk to Ikora Ray. So let's go and do that.
Guardian, there's something I should discuss with you. Something I'm reluctant to suggest to Saint and Osiris. I think you'll see why. Failsafe believes she could open a portal straight to the conductor. She says she could extrapolate the coordinates by combining the new Vex data you've been collecting with her years of observations of the Nessus Vex. But she would need to compare it against control data gathered from Vex isolated from the Nessus network. She'd need an enormous amount of data, centuries of it, captured with perfect clarity and preserved by the Vex themselves. Our options are limited and dangerous. There is only one accessible database with that kind of fidelity. The mind of Saint 14, the deceased Saint 14, who is still laid to rest in the infinite forest. Our future may depend on Saint. Again.
Oh, snap. So that's why. That's why Ikora was worried. Oh, it all makes sense now. Anyways, feel free to pause the video if you want to read this entire dialogue that Ikora has spoken to us, but for now, I'm going to take my reward. What's our next step? Failsafe is processing the data you have gathered in an attempt to locate the mysterious conductor. She will contact you when she has a new theory. Okay, that concludes the steps for this quest, ladies and gentlemen. So now that we finished the following steps for the quest, A Rising Chorus Act 2, we have to wait for the next weekly reset to resume, I guess, the final steps. So, with that finished, we have a few things to do. First off, there's this map of Nessus, which I haven't seen. It looks pretty cool, actually. So it shows the layer here, followed by the inner layer, and then the core. So, yeah, that's pretty cool that it shows a map like this. Second of all, we have a message that appears every weekly reset. So I'm going to mute my mic, let you guys hear it, and then I will talk to you guys after it.
Guardian, since you found me, I have only doubted who I was once. When Mithrax recounted how his people, their children, feared me. It shook me. Osiris says that I am Saint 14. My hands raised the wall. I walked with the Pilgrim Guard. How can I be a shadow of the saint who truly walked the city? When I remember the smells of the streets and the faces that smile. I met you on Mercury as I speak to you now. We fought together. I shattered the Vex for centuries. But I lived where he died. Because we showed the Vex that our fate could not be calculated. Even in simulation, we surprised them, you and I. That is true. The conductor claims I am a man out of time, an approximation of reality. Was I not this already? Hard metal and brittle memory, spark and code 14 times over. Only my heart carried through. I know what it means to find myself again. But the conductor claims had Osiris not created the sundial, had I remained forgotten, Sagira would live still. How could these things be connected? If it is true, I will not take my love from him as well, for it is strong, and he will need it. You would not be afraid. You would know what to do. I am still trying, but I will find myself again.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to be doing the quest Specimen ID NES-005, which is a 5-step quest. And if you're wondering why this is step 2 out of 5, I apologize. The footage for step 1 was corrupted for me explaining it, but that's fine. I'm going to explain it anyways. So, for the first step, it says here, Failsafe is concerned that this specimen looks hungry and has run an analysis of its dietary needs. Collect adjacent radiolite to find nutritional clusters within. Failsafe calls these clusters buffobites and believes they mirror the animal's natural food source. So in this step we have to find 30 of those buffobites, and they can be found by those planetary pistons where we have to destroy them with the hammer. So to give you guys a heads up, any samples you pick up that don't come from the planetary pistons, they do not count towards this quest. So once you destroy the hammer, I mean, not the hammer, once you destroy the planetary piston with your hammer, then the samples will spawn and you can pick them up. According to each planetary piston, there are about, I would say, 2 planetary pistons, which gives you a total of 14 samples. So it will take you a total of 5 planetary pistons to destroy. I highly recommend doing the Echo Battlegrounds. I would say run it 3 times to get this done. And once you do, you can move on to the next step, which is this one. To keep this specimen happy, healthy, and enriched, it will need a natural habitat. Collect flora from Nessus to prepare a small terrarium in the helm. So we gotta find 7 of them. And according to it, advanced radiolite analysis improves rewards earned by depositing radiolite. I don't know if this has to do with the samples again, the radiolite samples. Oh no, it's not. That's good. We can find it right here. Thank God. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are at Watcher's Grave. This is the same location where we found our specimen. And as you can see here, there are 7 locations we have to go through to get the flora. So let's go there right now. So there are 4 below there and then 3 across. We'll go across so we don't need to, you know, do any jumping problems. What is it, like? Oh. Okay. I got 1. Let's grab this one here. 2. Oh, this one's tucked away in the corner right there. That's 3. Now let's go get the 4 below. So that's 4 right here. 5's over here. 6 is right over there. And then the last one is up there. Okay. Yeah, so just jump up here and then jump here, and you're good to go. Okay. What's our next step? The helm doesn't have room for more than 1 specimen. Hold on. The helm doesn't have room for more than 1 specimen. That doesn't mean its species should go unprotected. So we have to kill 100 Vex. Can it be any Vex? Yeah, any Vex. That's good. Okay, it's done. So, now that we killed the Vex, we can head back to the helm. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back at the helm one final time, so let's go and talk to Failsafe.
The frogs are saved, and you brought a new crew member aboard. Thank you, Captain.
I suspect this little guy's toxic secretions insulated it from Vex radiolaria. Impressive.
The Vex will adapt to assimilate this species along with the rest of Nessus. But we can protect them with violence.
Okay, feel free to pause the video if you want to read this dialogue that Failsafe has spoken to us, but I'm going to read this one just for you guys. Specimen name, Captain Jacobson. named after her captain. Report summary. Unlike other fauna on Nessus, these species appear to have become accustomed to the persistent Vex threat to their home. Captain Jacobson is one unflappable frog. Research instrument fabricated. Secondary echo engram focusing. Unlocks the ability to focus echo engrams into Act 2 weapons. So meaning the sidearm and the pulse rifle that is available for Act 2 can be focused. So now let's pick up Captain Jacobson, a frog that appears to be very friendly and very deadly. Alright, we picked up Captain Jacobson, which leads us to our final step. Placing Captain Jacobson in a secure place.
I am honored to house you.
Ooh. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so that concludes the Specimen ID NES 005, but can we pet him?
That means something in frog.
Oh, Captain Jacobson croaks in appreciation. Oh, that is so nice. So that would explain this this gigantic glass engram for Captain Jacobson. Aw, you're so adorable. I mean, to be fairly honest, I've seen these on Nessus, but they run away all the time. But I'm glad to see one in person. Well, actually, no, I lied. Oh, sorry. My words just jumbled. I did see a couple of frogs back in Season of the Deep. You guys recall with the aquarium and all that stuff? Yeah. So this is probably the third time we saw a frog, which is Captain Jacobson. And that's the end of the video, ladies and gentlemen. This one was much longer than the previous week, but at least we got most of the steps done. So anyways, if you enjoy this video, leave a like, subscribe, and check out my YouTube channel for the latest Destiny 2 and other gaming content. And also, if you want to get notified and for extra content, you can check out my socials, which the links will be down in the description box below. That is all, my fellow Guardians. This is Delta 115, signing out.